Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Skillup Tutorials one lesson at a time. In today's video, I am going to explain about one more wonderful LeetCode problem, that is question number 58. Length of last word. That means we need to find the length of the last word from the given sentence. Now let's get into the problem statement. Given an string consisting of words and spaces, return the length of the last word in the string. That means like they will give a sentence and we need to find the last word and we need to return the length of that last word. And a word is a maximal substring consisting of non-space characters only. They are specifying that the last word or something, some substring will don't have any spaces, so you can implement your own thing. So now let's see some examples to understand the question more and so that we can implement. Here the sentence is hello world is the sentence, and here we can see that world is the last word. So world length is 5. So we need to return the output as 5. That is so clear. And as you can see in the second example, fly me to the moon. This is the sentence they have given, and here the last word is moon and length of the moon is 4. So we need to return the 4 as output. But here if you can observe, the starting and ending we have some spaces, that is leading spaces and trailing spaces. Leading spaces means the spaces which are before the starting of the sentence. After the sentence, spaces are known as trailing spaces. So if you are performing any kind of operations, try to remove this. Like I am implementing one solution, in that I will remove these spaces so that I can solve it very easily, or else you can use any of your own methods. So okay, and here you can see joy boy. Joy boy length is 6, so we need to return as 6. First let's see some examples like how I implement, so we can understand it easily. Now let's take an example, that is hello world. This is the first example they have given. So for implementing this, what solution I am using is, I will traverse from ending onwards so that I can reach this world quickly. So and I can return it very fast and efficient. So for example, if you can see here, this sentence contains 2 words. Let's say some sentences contains 100 words also. If you try to traverse it from starting onwards, then you need to traverse 99 words and then you will reach the 100th word. So this is very time taking. So that is why I am traversing from ending. So hope you understand why I am traversing from ending instead of traversing from starting. And if you can see here, for this, if I am traversing from ending, if we have spaces, then what we can do, we get the spaces. If we want to return something or if we want to calculate something, spaces also will be included. So to remove the spaces, we use trim method from Java. So this trim method will remove the leading spaces and also trailing spaces once. So I am using this method to remove the spaces so that I can apply my operations very easily. After applying this trim operation, the sentence will be this. Okay, this is my sentence. Now I can easily traverse from ending, and how I traverse is, first I will traverse from ending, that is N. And this is the word. If I am traversing from here, first I will see the N. I will check as if it is a space or not. If it is not a space, then I will start counting the letters. So N is not space, so the counter will improve 1, and next word letter is O. O is not equal to space, then counter value will become 2, and then next we got O. It is also not equal to space, so the counter value increment to 3, and the next letter is M. m is also not equal to space, then counter value becomes 4. And here we got space not equal to space. This is condition is false, and we will get out of the loop and we will return the value, counter value, that is 4. This is how I am going to implement it. Now let me write the code and explain it from there, so that you will understand it more. Wait, let me adjust this. And first, as I said before, first I wanted to trim the given string, like string. I will trim it and assign to new one s dot trim. So the leading spaces and trailing spaces will be removed. And now I will take some counter variable, that is count equal to 0. And why we are taking count equal to 0 is, if we don't take, default values will be taken and we don't get the correct output. And now let's start the for loop. This for loop is for traversing from end. How we can traverse is, to traverse the last letter of the word, first we need to find out the length of the string. How we can find out? str.length. And if we are traversing from n, the length may be, for example, let's take 10, then last letter index will be 9. So we need to minus 1 to get the last letter of the sentence, and then we need to traverse up to 0th index. From 9th index to from 0th index we need to traverse. So I greater than or equal to 0, and I minus minus, because we are coming from 9 to 1, that means we are decrementing. So this is how we are taking. And inside the loop what we can do is, as I said before, we need to compare this letter with space. If it is not space, we can increment the counter value. That is how we can find the if it is space or not is, let's see. If str dot char, let me type, char at I is not equal to, you can directly write like this space, you don't need to write any other code. Then what we can do, count plus plus, we need to increment the counter value. And then if it is a space, then what we can do, just come out of the loop, that's it. Come out of the loop and return count value. So that's it we need to do. Something we got, length spelling is wrong, let me correct it and let me rerun it. Yes, all test cases are passed. Now let's see the test cases. Hello world, as I said before, world 5, and spaces are removed, and then this is 4, and the next one is joy boy is 6. Now let's see how it happened. From trim, if they have spaces, then will be removed. If they don't have spaces, nothing will happen to the current original string. And we are traversing from end. If we get any space, if we don't get any space, until then we will count the value, and if we get space, we will break out of the loop and we will return this count value. Yes, this is the end of the video. I hope you understand this problem. If you have any queries, please comment below, or else if you want me to do any particular question, you can comment below. And please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.